What's up, cultivators? We are here with another small business before they make it big. I'm here with
Joshua Richardson. I'm working with Supreme Rejuvenation, and they got me labeled as a corporate sales manager.
That's crazy. So where did your journey even start? How did you get into the field?
Well, I did a lot of, so to say, manly jobs, oil field, driving trucks, construction. So I never was in the medical field. But as getting older, seeing my father with different health issues and different family members with health issues, I just asked for different ways. So, we started with fruit, learning different things about fruit when he had his diabetes. And then that led me, when the herbs and the medicine came out, I learned under Dr. Sebi and Yaki Awaken. So I learned a lot of stuff about the herbs and how that helped you. And actually being a frutivore is better than being a vegan because it actually cleans out your cells. So I was on that mission and I tried to implement it. It's hard to do in this environment that we live in. I actually had to move out of the house.
Oh, wow.
With a friend, and then we did the fruits and the vegetables and that worked like that. But even after that, we still need more for our people. It's not, everybody doesn't have the money, the time, and the possibilities to do all the herbs and the taste. We can continue to do this. So I asked for something else, and this came along. That was pretty much a blessing.
That's absolutely amazing. So what would you say is the mission and the goal and what you're working towards?
But right now is really trying to give people that extra boost. I know life can take a toll on you with the environment, the food, the stress. And this is something that comes from the umbilical cord of a newborn baby, right? So that's the strongest stem cells known to mankind is the mesenchymal ectosomes. And what they did, they processed it at LSU, Health and Science. The cleanest lab is an ISO 5. It's one of the best products on earth. And they grow the stem cells, and then they remove the DNA from the stem cells. So what's left is called mesenchymal ectosome. And that is the excretion of the stem cells that does the communication. It transfers the information, proteins, mRNA, and messenger proteins between the cells. And it wakes the cells up. If you got dormant cells, dead cells, sick cells, and it also opens up the lymphatic system to drainage and get more electricity. So it's an amazing process once you get into it.
Wow. And so what are some of the benefits people look towards when it comes to your product? And what's the name of the product?
It's mesenchymal ectosome.
Ooh, it's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Man.
It took me a while to say it too.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get used to it, it'll come along.
That's amazing. And so what are the benefits people are usually looking for when it comes to this product?
A lot of people come with joint issues, maybe back issues. A lot of times you don't have to get surgery because what this does is it would attack the inflammation. And inflammation, I put it as like your battery poach. Sometimes you think your battery dead when you just really got to go clean it off because the connection is not there. So that's what inflammation is in your body. And that's why diabetic wounds takes time to heal because it can't get that connection to get the communication. So the first thing it does is attack that inflammation and clean your battery off. And then it assists in rebuilding your tissue, rebuilding your ligaments, rebuilding your cartilage. Anything in your body that needs to rebuild is electrical connection. So we are electrical beings. So that's what this product is. It assists us to naturally heal us.
That's absolutely amazing. So there's so many different products out there, and there's so much social media saying, hey, you should do this, you should do that. So what's the difference between your product and everything else that's out there on the market?
Right now, with the exosomes in general, we had, I guess, forward thinkers that invested in this company years ahead of anybody. So they put millions of dollars in and started the research in the process with the FDA. So we are the only product that has a 351A registration with the FDA, which makes it legal to intervene and use it. To actually inject it. If you got a back issue, they can inject it on your back, your knees. Even I've seen studies where they drilled a hole in your brain and then inject it in your brain. You're dealing with strokes and when your brain is getting turned off because it promotes neurogenesis. That means it grows new neurons. Because if it's a thing called neuroplasticity, like if you learn a new skill or trade, then your neurons will be able to be elastic to learn, to download information, more database, But if you don't use it, you end up losing it. And we have conditions like Parkinson and Alzheimer's, where those things get turned off. The connection and inflammation is not electrified no more. So what this does is promotes neurogenesis, that means new neurons, and angiogenesis, it's new blood vessels to supply that neuron. So
That's pretty amazing. That's pretty hardcore. So what even got the company started on this mission? Because it's a big goal and something huge that you guys are trying to achieve and help the community with.
I guess a long time people been talking about the youth drug and trying to stay young forever. And I know the owners had some health issues in their family. So they was really serious about it. That's why they came together to put the research together. And that being, I guess, tragic, always comes a blessing out of tragedy.
That's amazing. So we're all about cultivating the community and trying to help the people in our community. So is there any message you want to leave for our community and your community as well before we close out?
Definitely. We gotta, to be honest with you, kind of reprogram what we've been taught. Decoding, detox, for one, is the health. That's the first thing they say. You got to detox. Because I don't know what system we living in, but it seems like everything is here to kill us instead of help us actually be better beings. So one thing is to clean your system, your inflammation, get your inflammation out of you, your body unnatural heal. And a lot of things that we learn from even the healthcare system, I go talk to them all the time. And I don't want to put anybody down, but they're not really in it to help you heal. They actually want to keep that process going, keep a customer.
Man. It's rough out there. Is there any tips or suggestions you give people on how to better navigate the medical field or medical situations in general?
Learn about your body and continue to learn. And this is one thing I would definitely put on your books to learn about is mesenchymal exosomes. You can actually go on Google Scholar. I type in, just go to regular Google and then go on to Google Scholar. And you can type in mesenchymal exosomes and any illness in Google Scholar. And Google Scholars is what lawyers and doctors use to find their medical studies. Because the people, when they invested their money, they gave $120 million of the product away across the world. So it's studied everywhere. You'll find India, we sell to Korea, China, different places. But any illness, mesenchymal exosomes is MESENCH YMAL, mesenchymal, and exosomes is EXOSOMES. And then you would type any illness and you would find articles, different studies, what worked and what didn't work. And that's a good way to do some research, and you can see for yourself. That's a study show.
And for people that want to reach out to you, want to find out more, where can they find you? Where can they reach out?
They can reach out. My number is 832-721-2085. Again, the number is 832-721-2085. My Instagram is Josh, JOSH _Supreme Rejuvenation. I have to spell Supreme, SUPREME, Rejuvenation, REJUVENATION. Supreme Rejuvenation.
It used to be an apple a day, but things have definitely changed.
Right.
All right, cultivators, we'll catch you on another one. Well,